dear man of God with us here tonight that's written so many songs, gospel songs and hymns and anthems. Dr. Charles B. Wycuff, over 300 songs contributed to the Christian faith.
That's good, and we're happy he's a member of the Channel 16 family, been a member for years. We have a large family here at Channel 16. We have people that we don't ever hear from that's part of Channel 16. And we're happy to have you tuned in tonight and part of the family. And I was going to ask Dr. Wycuff a question, and I was going to ask you, how old are you? When was you born?
I was born 1925, February the 20th, 1925.
All right, that would make you how old?
74.
74.
Yes.
And you have written, and how old was you when you remember writing the first song? Do you remember the first song you wrote?
I don't know. I must have been 8 or 10 when I wrote my first one. I was about 12. I could sit down and put the music to it.
Well, did you take music when you was young, or it just kind of come to you? Or did
my dad started me in singing schools before I could read. And I learned how to read music and learned how to play the piano by, I just learned how to put them down, you know.
Well, do you play any other instruments other than the piano?
No, sir. And since I had my stroke just about 2 years ago, it's been hard for me to play.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to do more practicing to get my left hand cooperating with my right hand.
Well, I've heard some people say you don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing, but I think it needs to know most of the time, especially if you're in music.
Yes.
And talking about music, you're talking about I'm Too Near Home. Tell us something about that song.
Well, most of the time you get a little thought, whether it's for sermon or song. I preached most of my life, or tried to, and you get a thought. So I was talking with a lady, and she gave me the thought for I'm too near home, and I sat down, and just as fast as I could write, I wrote down, you know, we used to put 3 verses to all of our songs. So I put all 3 verses to it, and then put the music to it and sent it in to Tennessee Music and Printing Company, which is no longer publishing any songs now. In fact, Gaither has all of my songs now, Gaither copyright, and so I sent it in to him, and Vep Ellis was the editor, and Vep was he was my first cousin, and he was a tremendous amount of help to me. Taught me to use phrases that were the words that were easy to say, and I learned so much from him, and so I sent it in and got it published, and it made a hit right off.
Well, most of the time, do you do the words before the music, or can you write the music then put the words to it?
No, I usually get them both at the same time. Get the thought. I get the thought, and then I work on. I may get the first verse and the chorus, and then I work it out from there.
Okay, and it takes a different amount of time for just about every song you write?
Yeah, it sometimes takes just a few minutes. Then sometimes I'm hard to please when it comes to words. And sometimes I have spent weeks trying to get my words just right, you know. But I think that's, I'm hard to please myself.
Well, you do a good job
when it comes to words.
Right. You do a good job when it comes to writing songs. And Brother Jimmy, I guess we better get back to you and see if we're going to do something else pretty soon.
Yes, sir. And I just want to thank Dr. Charles Wycuff for his wonderful, over 300 songs he's contributed to the Christian faith. Songs, hymns, and anthems. God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson.
This is so special. And his songs will live on forever. They'll be singing them from now on. And we welcome all of our viewers in Asheville, North Carolina, channel 25 over the air and channel 19 over the cable. And then East Flat Rock.
Amen.
East Flat Rock, channel 8.
I've got a lot of friends at East Flat Rock.
Yes, and channel 31 on the cable. I mean, channel 31 over the air and channel 8 on the cable.
Channel 8.
Channel 8 on the cable. You have friends in East Flat Rock, too?
Yes, I do.
Amen.